we were watching money matches. We had a Yamato mirror match, money match, and then we're like, okay. Earlier in the week, me and Chris played 4 games.
This is a pet peeve. Hold on,
Is
go
this
back.
a pet peeve, dude?
No.
Hold on, okay. We gotta say this. We have a lot to talk about in this episode. We have everything from the Luffy Dodger promo fucking insanity, right, to PRBO2 reveals. But Chris wanted to try this evergreen segment. We want to try to do something every single week. So let's start it off with pet. We can't call it pet peeves.
No,
that's
I just want to know
the
what
dumbest name.
Things that bug you when people do something.
That's
in like
worse,
a TCG.
Chris. You somehow made
know
it
what it
worse
is.
branding.
I already know what it is now, dude.
I don't know. Hold on, I need to thought about this. So me and Dean played for a couple hours late at night on Cam.
Hold on, I'm gonna brand this real quickly.
Go.
This is our new segment called the ban list. Because you should be banned if you do this kind of shit.
Behavior.
Let's start.
Oh, dude,
This wasn't the one that I had in mind. This wasn't the
dude.
one that I had in mind. But Dean and I were playing late at night, and we're playing BY into UI Nami. Right? We're playing the matchup. I think Dean and I both agree it's 50-50. It's like a really tough matchup.
Dude.
You think I have advantage still?
I think you have a huge advantage, and it even gets larger with new cards, but it's like Nojiko, Pudding, Gravblade is just killer against BY.
Yeah,
I was just like, what am I doing?
It's hard. It's a tough matchup.
He bounced your entire board. He
And then
putting
putting
you,
me.
and
Yeah.
you still came back.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wait, you were here. You were there too. Where the fuck was I? Why was I not invited to this?
Dude, it was
you
nuts.
have a link to the Discord. Anyway, so Dean and I are playing. We go back and forth. It is 2-2, and then he goes, "I'm going to bed."
Dude, it was 1 a.m. What am I supposed to do?
No,
It was 1
I can see
a.m.
my Zed's face. Zed's like me. Zed's a fighting game guy. We were 2-2, and then he goes, "I'm going to bed."
That's egregious, dude. In fighting games, there's this thing where like if you play like you're always supposed to play best of 3, and there are just certain people who they'll play you one game because you can do things like the first game is like information.
Yeah.
Right, like you're playing. It's not like tournaments, so like you're gonna react a different way. You're like, all right, I'm getting information. So people will do these weird, fucking crazy gimmicks in the first game. Are like, all right, well, like let me adapt, and then they just won't play you. They'll just immediately leave. And like, what is this one and done bullshit, bro? You're just gonna come shit on the floor of my house and then leave? Get the fuck out of here.
That's actually how
He's
it
gonna
worked
come
too.
shit and on the floor. That's great.
Because you won the first 2 games.
No, you won the first one.
Oh,
then I won
okay.
the middle 2, and then you won the last one.
Okay, I definitely
Wait, so
felt
Dean
like I was
just
getting
bailed on
cooked
the. So
early.
Dean just bailed on the game.
No, I was
No,
like,
no,
okay.
no.
I was like tiebreaker, and then he goes, "Oh, I gotta go to bed."
Dude, it was 1 a.m. You know what? I'm gonna get an exemption from work and be like, look, I have to have an exception. I can come to work 2 hours later when there's BY madness on the line. When my BY ref is on the line.
Yeah, I don't think it's a horrible thing that he has to go to bed. Like for that, I don't.
No.
I understand the frustration. But also, I also think this. I don't know what it is around One Piece, but like after you've played more than 3 games, everybody just wants to go home. I don't know why. Like when we're at a tournament, like 3 games end, there's like, man, I can't wait till this tournament ends. Like, bro, you just drove 30 minutes out here for 3 fucking games. That's what we're doing.
Dude, we all
Alright,
flew to Vegas. What do you mean you're 0-3 driving?
I know
Dude,
you're
it was
not
time to go to the pool.
Listen, I spent thousands of dollars alting out this green purple Luffy deck for maybe an hour of playtime, and I gotta go. Like I'm not here for I'm here for a good time, not a long
That's
time.
absolutely
Okay?
me. I'm here
So
for my 3.
no, so that was the
games
one
and
thing.
done.
Pet peeve. The main pet peeve, the main thing that I wanted to bring up of like ban list thing to bring up, bro. Don't give me advice after I beat you.
Did I do this?
Oh my god!
Don't do that.
Did I do this?
No, that's not you.
Okay. I
I'm
was
just
like,
saying in
dude.
general, don't give me advice after I win.
I hate
That's
from
a fair
both
one.
sides, from the winning side and from the losing side. I hate the post game like press conference. Like, dude, we're playing a card game, dude. Like, I'm like every single time my opponent wants to start that at like a regionals or something, or even locals, I'm just like, dude, I could not care less. Like, I don't need GP Luffy that saw 3 Sanji puddings on curve to explain to me how I could have gotten 1k more counter out of your hand if I swung differently, dude. Like,
well, no, I don't. I think it's useful if you're trying to like locals. It feels you like every time we've had that like we've had that conversation multiple times, Dean, and stuff like that. There's other people who I'm not going to mention, although I would love to, who crash out on that shit, dude. Who like for me, if it's like, hey, look, we're all learning, like, you know, even at the high level, like, it's just a talk like, man, that was a crazy game. If we're having a conversation about that, that's cool. I think that's a great sportsman-like thing to do. And that's great.
There's a difference, though.
Yeah, but there's definitely times where you're just like, man, I feel like if I would have done this, then it would have worked. And then the opponent's like, no, I would have still beat you. I'm like, well, then why the fuck am I even here, bro?
Facts,
like,
dude.
what are we doing? Like, what are we? Like, you're not gonna give me an inch. It's like, oh no, God had determined you would lose this game, and that is
also
all that
like
is.
it's also the thing of like, there's a difference if like if we're chatting and we're equally trying to get better and learn and grow or whatever, or you just want to tell me to flex how good you are at this game.
Yeah, dude.
Like, there's a difference.
the one exception to
difference.
this I like is Zach does this a lot, is like when we're just playing friendlies or testing, right? He'll be like, okay, I want to make a really crazy and gambly move. And it's like the last turn of the game, right? Can I try this? And then can we run it back? Zach does that a lot.
Yeah.
Zach does
Yeah, I
that,
do.
and sometimes I think that's great. Sometimes I'm like, Zach, this has been going on for. There was one time you did that, Zach, and it went on for 30 minutes, and I'm like, there is no universe.
There's no line here.
This is Doctor Strange sitting down and like just having a seizure, trying to figure out what fucking timeline this works.
That's my favorite
And then you were
part
like,
of One
thank
Piece,
you for that.
though.
I'm like, I was about to like
we sit down and we'll play all these like scenarios
Okay.
out, and we'll go like, okay, what's the
I
best
think it's
way
useful.
I could have won
I think
this?
it's useful. Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna play
understand.
4
I think it's
Pizarro
useful.
and then 2
For
stages.
Pizarro.
Dude, that's the segment we need is Pizarro play lines every send us your Pizarro play lines, dude.
I think we need to also
Pizarro
like
world.
we made a big deal about
Pizarro
the Pizarro thing when it happened, and then literally Zach brought Pizarros with him, and within the first game he was like,
I'm
I
taking
gotta
this
take
out.
these out, dude. I gotta. This is not going well. This was like, I thought this would be fun. I feel wolf. That's not.
It was not fun.
That's not a vibe right now.